Today's reading comes out of Acts 2:42 to 44. And this is in reference to Peter and his gospel, his preaching his word to the multitudes when he's talking specifically to people that have excess, that are wealthy and have more than what they need for themselves. Now, remember, you don't cut off your nose to spite your face. In reference to God bless the child that has his own. So you don't give away everything or sell everything. But this is what that's in reference to, is in sharing when you have access, especially people that have more than others. You know, you always seem to find people that have the least amount wind up being the ones that share the most, which is, that's irony. But anyway, it comes out of Acts 2:42 through 44, which says, all the believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching, talking about Peter, and to the fellowship and to sharing in meals, including the Lord's Supper, and to prayer. Listen, that's important, and to prayer. So they did all of this together. A deep sense of awe came over them all. And the apostles performed many miracles, signs, and wonders. And all the believers met together in one place and shared everything they had. This is in reference to community. And so when it talks about those who have excess, more than what they need in carrying their daily journey, that God is talking to here. He's also talking to the poor, because there's poor that really believe we are so blessed, and this is how I feel. Even when you have nothing, you're blessed. God blesses you with life. He blesses you with breath. What do you do with that? Do you share what God has blessed you with? Because everybody has a blessing that they can share with each other. It doesn't necessarily have to come in the form of money. It can come in the form of food, clothing, shelter, anything that is of value that you share. And he doesn't want us to be foolish with it. He wants us to God says, bless the child that has their own first. You take care of your own things that you know you have to have and that you need for you to be healthy and to maintain your righteous lifestyle. And that does not include things of excess that you don't have to have. So those who have extra, are you sharing? Are you helping others like God intended? And we're not just talking about so you can get a tax write-off. This is things that you just don't have a need for every day. And again, God, everybody that does share, what do you have in excess of that could help others in need? So there's no confusion here. It doesn't necessarily have to be clothing or money or food. It can be just whatever you have that's a spare of. With God's love. Just keep that in mind when you see people in need. Do you share? Sometimes just giving a word is sharing, just a piece of knowledge. So when we walk our day to day, how are we looking at things when we have excess? Do you help others with it? That's what God wants us to do, to help each other out so we all can stay on the same level, at least where food and shelter and the basic necessities are concerned. With God's love. God bless America. Have a blessed day. Back the badge and support the Purple Gang.